Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 19 of Divinity Original Sin, Part 2, the Definitive Edition. So, last episode, we saw all the dialogue from the NPC, Waltz, the Sorcerer. So, confirmed that it was bugged, and yeah, I jumped through lots of hoops to get to the point where it wasn't bugged. And then we spoke to Farah and Jeff. Apparently her daughter is dead, according to Jeff. According to Farah, her daughter is alive. We don't know. We did not get a quest, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But we did pick up Irma's doll here. This doll belonged to Farah's daughter, Irma, tear-stained and torn. It is a bleak reminder of the heartbreak suffered by the grieving woman. Come on, mouse. So we can't combine it, so, I mean, unless something happens with it happen to be in our inventory, yeah, we're not going to see what's going to happen until something in chat interacts with it, I guess. So, as I said, I haven't done any of the crafting recipes. In fact, I haven't really done much of the inventory at all. Since I had to redo the entire profile to get to the point of fixing that bug. So let's see where we're at here. Alright. So we were going to go and we talked to Loshe at the end, so we're ready to recruit her. So we'll go ahead and we'll recruit Loshe and then have her talk to Farah, because the other four here got locked out. She won't talk to us anymore. So we'll go ahead and talk to Loshe, and we'll see what her dialogue is with the group being full. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna go up here and check this out. Okay, so we have...
I don't feel so good.
We have a painting of Loshe in this statue. So
the shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
This squint and notice a button you hadn't seen before. Press its worn surface. I'm assuming that's showing up simply because I have a high width. I don't want to press it yet. I don't know if it's associated with something or what's going to happen there, but I'm going to leave that there for now. Bow your head and offer a silent prayer to Lucian. Scoff at the shrine's presence in this desperate place. Take your leave. Let's just scoff at it for now.
It does not react.
It's not react.
By the looks of it.
Okay, let's see if they each have one of those phrases.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Alright, bow your head and offer a silent prayer to Lucian.
A low, resonant vibration hums somewhere deep within you. Your knees buckle. The hum grows louder. The world tilts and fades.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. So, let's see. I think there's an individualized text with this when we talked, when we clicked on it before.
The Stone King watches over the water. Brachus Rex, for it is he, stares stonily out to sea. The Stone King watches over the water. The Stone King watches over the water.
Okay, so I think I know before we found the waypoint, actually I don't even know if I have a save with it now because of the profile. Because I think we found it, no, here. Okay, let me look at this. Where's 17 at? I don't know if I went into the city at this point or not. Let me load up this. I think the statue has individualized messages to each companion, but I think that's only if you haven't discovered the second shrine. And since I went blasting through this to get back to the other content, I didn't make a lot of saves. Okay, so this one we haven't found the second shrine yet, so let's go check out. Actually, I could just go straight to the shrine. Alright, so...
Brachus Rex, for it is he, stares stonily out to sea.
Ah, Brachus Rex. I've read his history. Quite gruesome, even for a human. Mortals look at this and think it's old. It's rather adorable, really. Mortals look at this and think it's old. It's rather adorable, really.
The Stone King watches over the water.
Alright, so I must have seen the Red Princess before. So see how Fane...
Mortals look at this and think it's old. It's rather adorable, really.
Now, for whatever reason, the Red Prince can click on it. I don't know why that's possible. Once we open up the portal in Fort Joy itself, you see what happens. They all can interact with it, but before that, they each had an individual line that they said there. Alright, while we're over here, we'll have... I don't know if anybody else has talked to Tam yet, so let's go check out the Red Prince.
You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
Okay.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Well, we have all kinds of things here. Tell the kid to keep to himself then. And take your leave. Human, tell him not to worry, he can trust you. Tell the child that you're even stranger than you look, the undead. And then Fane. Muse his words. Many people are strange, but can you truly say one is stranger than the other? Sure.
The child considers your statement.
You're weird.
Okay.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
Nod. You are, and by the looks of that collar around his neck, so is he.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching the shadows cloaking your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
Okay, we're just going to take our leave because we know what this leads down to. And I doubt they have any other nestled tag-specific dialogue for this, so we're going to go ahead and just take our leave. But we can talk to him with Ifan.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Okay, so Ifan, tell him his parents taught him well. He should stay far away from you.
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
So you must be, or he wouldn't be here. Tell him to knock it off with the questions.
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Tell him they may well be wrong and crazy.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside.
Alright, let's take our leave. Alright. Let's see. There was the girl on the beach, but I don't think she had anything different to say, so we can not worry about that. Alright, so let's touch the statue with...
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Okay.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Okay. So what about this picture here? Painting of Lucian.
The Divine himself, Lucian. Shrine's turned into a memorial, it seems. I wonder what he'd think of his divine order now.
There's the waltz again. Okay, well, we don't need to see that. We already saw all the waltz's stuff. So it seems like they always have 2 things to say, and then that's it. Alright, come on. Let's see if Anne have to say.
The so-called divine himself, Lucian. What good's a shrine to those hated by his order? There's nothing of the divine left in this dump. Was there ever?
Ah, this Lucian everyone seems so interested in. I don't see it myself. The artwork is crude, but quite pleasant. An interesting use of lighting.
Apparently I am overweight. I don't know why I'm
Lucian. A fine fellow he was, I admit. Showed me conjuring tricks at dinner parties when I was but a boy. The man that was a god, whom I remember laughing and drinking wine in the family vineyard.
Oh God, not
More man than god, I suppose.
Did I accidentally pick up something? I did. I picked up a flyer. How did I pick that up? Alright, we'll add our own little flower to the mix. Alright, let's talk to Lucy.
Hey there, old buddy, old acquaintance. Want to team up again?
Sure. Say that sounds like a good idea. Actually, did we have his... Let's hesitate. Mention you're not so sure about a travel companion with an otherworldly spirit insider.
Who said anything about otherworldly? Demons and brain ghosts are just as mundane as you or I. Mostly you. So, want to go together?
Say that sounds like a good idea.
It does, right?
Yep.
Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve, so you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if, when, push comes to shove. Lately I've been into the enchanting arts, but I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be?
Well, we have a problem here. Can't add her to the group because there's... Well, maybe I can add her to the group. I'm assuming that you can only have 4, but if she's giving me the option to do this... Well, let's see. Let's see what I say. An enchanter would suit your party well. She ought to stay as she is.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Say you've changed your mind.
I know the feeling.
Okay, say an enchanter would suit your party well. She ought to stay as she is.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
Nah, that settles it.
Yeah? Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side. Till then.
So, that makes her that class, and then we don't even get to see it. So I have to kick one of the other guys out first. Some bitch. Crap. And I don't have a save before that. Motherfucking son of a bitch. Can I just get out of this conversation here or not? I can't, can I? Yeah, you're stuck here. Shit. Okay, she's human. From character creation, she was a caster. I don't really need a caster. I don't want a caster actually, because we're going towards physical damage. Well, let's see what she has to say here. Say you're interested in someone with an affinity for the arcane arts. Ask if she knows much magic.
Don't know if you could tell, but mysticism's kinda my speciality. Let's get into the nitty-gritty while we're at it. What sort of magic are you interested in?
Okay, let's see. Say you've changed your mind.
I know the feeling.
Say you're interested in someone with a little finesse. Ask if she's comfortable in the dexterous arts.
I'm not afraid of getting my hands greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly?
Alright, say you've changed your mind.
I know the feeling.
Say you're interested in someone with a little muscle. Ask if she has any martial experience.
Sure. Bashing skulls, juggling them, all in a day's work. Let's get specific, though.
Okay. Piss. I don't know what to do here. I don't even know where to begin on this. And if I pick a class here, she's going to be stuck with it unless I reload. So, if we assume that we're going to pick up the other two, who are they? Beast and Sybil. I mean, I could technically create one party that's magic only and one party that's physical only, and just me being the difference. So if that's the case, we have this party here is the physical party. So then we would make the other three casters of some sort. I guess we could try doing that. Alright, say you've changed your mind.
I know the feeling.
Alright. Let's keep her what she is and see what that is, I guess. Well, we'll save it here in case it's really bad. Say an enchanter would search your party well. She ought to stay as she is.
Sounds fine. So, we're good to go?
No, that settles it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Hey, wait a sec. It looks like you have all the company you need. Maybe another time, when you're a bit more on the lonely side.
Hopefully you can pick her class again.
Till then.
Alright, so let's go ahead and tell Ifan, because he'll be in the city. These two will be at their starting location way out there in the middle of nowhere. So, Ifan...
As soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
Say that you'd like to venture on alone, for now at least.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Yes, you are.
His eyebrows shoot up, and a wry smile crosses his lips.
Can't say I'm not sorry to see you go, but you'll be alright. You seem to have the hang of this place. Good luck out there. Might be we'll see each other further down the road.
Okay.
Hey there, old buddy, old acquaintance. Want to team up again?
Say that sounds like a good idea.
Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
See, you should be able to pick her class now. That's terrible. Alright, let's get out of here. Got someplace peace and quiet. Yeah, I think they screwed that up. That should be done the other way around. She shouldn't pick her class until you have a slot for her opened to pick it. Because now I don't know whether or not I want to keep her this way. Alright, she has Intelligence, Constitution, Aerothurge, and Hydrosophist. Okay, we don't have either of those, though. That's not bad. Bartering, she's getting from the human trait. She has Lore Master, so she's a Lore Master. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we can do that. At least she comes with a good talent. To work ingenious, though, with it, we're going to have to pick up Savage Sortilege so that she can actually use the crit, I think. But overall, not terrible. Alright, so let's go ahead and just spend points in her intelligence then. I wonder if I should just go 1-to-1 on intelligence and constitution. Alright, we'll do that. Aerothurge, Hydrosophist. Let's go ahead with Hydrosophist. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop up her Lore Master. Alright. Let's see what we have. I don't know why she has any of this on her hotbar. Let's see. Her bags. There you go. She really doesn't need that or that. Okay. So she gets a Maddening Song, which we cannot use. Encourage. Okay. Let's see what we have going on. I don't know why they do this. Okay, Losa. Get Losa help. The musician Losa and the thing in her head join the party. Alright. Sort type. And what does she have? Tattered gown, tattered pants, and a improvised staff. Yeah, Elvish elders consider twisted and bound wood to hold the greatest potential power within. I don't think we have much of anything else. We have that, I guess. We haven't picked up anything. Alright. Alright, so let's take Losa out here. Let's go talk to...
Irma! Farah! She ain't coming back. A fella can't hear himself think with all this racket. Day and night she hollers after that child. You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to ya?
Let's say that if he doesn't like it, perhaps he should help her.
Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cooker, that one, and twice as loud.
I think that leads us down to 2 paths we've already seen. How about agree that being stuck here is bad enough without that den on top of it?
I had sympathy at first. A mum calling after her dead child's a sad sight. But even sympathy has its limits.
Okay, this is new. Mystic. Suggests that perhaps she still feels her child's spirit.
Well, if Irma's still about, I'm hoping she'll give her mum a sign so I can get some shut-eye. Don't get me wrong, I feel for the lass. She's no stranger. Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma, too. Farah was a straight-shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
Exactly. Didn't I?
Okay, see, she seems perfectly sane if distraught.
Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken she was. Been dead and buried for a month now. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad. Sweetheart,
She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck than I. If I have to hear her calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head. And there's not a soul here who'd blame me.
please, please, you must help me. No one here will help me. Not one of these bastards. A child is missing. My baby.
Ask what you can do to help.
Oh, bless you, bless you. She's been missing for days now, and not a single soul will help me look for her. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
Wonder why no one else in camp will help her. Look.
This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Alright, we already have the doll. What happens if you ask her to have a closer look at the doll?
Of course. But I had it just a moment ago. Here in my pocket. Divine above. I've lost my baby and her doll as well. What in Lucian's name is going on?
So, did she forget she already gave us the doll? So you'll do your best and bid her goodbye for now.
You are an angel. Truly you are. Ah, you're back. Please, did you find Irma? She still hasn't returned. Where could she be, my dear girl?
So you haven't seen any signs of her, and perhaps Farah should start expecting the worst. So that locked us out when we tried that one. So you haven't found her yet, but you're not giving up. So you heard that Irma passed some time ago in a void-woken attack.
You've been talking to that snake, Jeth, haven't you? I don't know where he gets these obscene lies. It's sick. Totally sick. To torture a mother so. You stay away from that man. Do you hear me? Irma isn't. What Jess says is a lie. You hear me?
She ignores you and continues calling out for her Irma.
Well, okay.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to these folks now. What do we got going on here? We have Magister Hansa. So he was the one that witnessed the Magister Atuza's death.
I got my eye on you, Moss Muncher. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch or I'll do to you what the hammer did to that traitor.
He called me a moss muncher. Ask him what he's talking about. Say you don't appreciate being spoken to like that. Take your leave, Elf. Say you'd prefer to consume moss than his flesh. All you'd see consuming him would be memories of bullies and impotence.
You shut that filthy gash in your face before I cut it right off you. You're all the same, you sorcerers. Don't recognise what's good for you. Like dogs, you lot.
Okay, that...
Stay out of trouble now. I'm more than happy to lay down the law if you try anything funny.
Ask what more he knows about Bishop Alexander and Dallas.
Bishop's the son of the dead divine. Don't know when we'll get a new one, but Alexander's looking after us in the meantime all the same. And the hammer's a solid sort. Don't take no guff and don't stand for no idling. Earned that name for a reason, she did.
Ask when you'll be allowed to leave this place.
When you give up the darkness that's inside you. Take your fault, it's there, mind. But it's there all the same. They're working on a cure for you even now. Got some good leads, so I hear. You can trust Dallas to take care of it. And once you're cured, your life will start again.
Ask how he came to be a guard here.
During the time of Lucian, of course. Who wouldn't join up with God himself? He was all glory, all goodness. When we lost him, well, it only made sense to see his will through.
Okay. What does Magister Hansa have? Gold,
Didn't I?
bottle of water, mug of beer, raw rabbit meat, watermelon, 1 AP, effects unknown. Nothing like a watermelon for a taste of summer and a mouthful of bees. Firestorm grenade, sweeper, two-handed mace that does next to no damage. Spiders crawl from the filthy straw of this broom. No clean sweep here. Stained shirt, some empty push bottles, and a bowstring.
Come on, old man. I can't wait all day.
Okay. Change the subject? No. Ask him how he can know the will of the divine.
Can't for certain, but I reckon when God himself gives his life to protect you, you don't waste the gift. You protect it with everything you've got. So that's what we do.
Wonder aloud if the divine really would have approved of a place like Fort Joy.
Lucian gave his life to protect Rivellon. If we let the Voidwoken get to it now, well, we'd have lost him for nothing.
Okay.
Fort Joy ain't no summer camp. No one said it were, but it's the best we've got to protect the realm.
Change the subject. Take your leave.
Stay out of trouble now. I'm more than happy to lay down the law if you try anything funny.
I can't wait all day.
Loshe.
Saw 'em, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
Okay. Ask him what he's talking about.
Missed quite the scene. The bishop himself with his right hand laid down the law on a traitor among our own ranks. One of the last lizard magisters left. Burst into quite the bloody mess, she did.
Alright, let's take our leave.
Saw 'em, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
Okay. Interesting, I'm able to ask him again. Say you saw indeed, and it was a gruesome spectacle.
'Tis a misfortune, sister. You lot can't help your condition, but at least the humans of you ain't celebrating the source plague. Staying out of trouble, aren't you?
This time it terminated it. Interesting. Alright.
Saw 'em, didn't you? The Hammer and Alexander. They gave that scaly traitor what for, they did.
Okay. Undead muse that at least the lizard is at peace now. You hope?
Peace is more than she deserves. She were a traitor to the core. You again? What is it this time? I got my eye on you, Scaly. Don't try any of that sauce business on my watch, or I'll do to you what the Hammer did to that traitor.
Okay. Scholar, say you understand his concerns, but this collar you're sporting is very effective. Lizard, promise him that for every dead lizard, a dozen masters will be slain in retribution.
Don't make promises you can't keep, filth. We deal with your disgusting kind very eagerly in Fort Joy. Soon I'll use them pretty claws of yours as toothpicks. Stay out of trouble now. I'm more than happy to lay down the law if you try anything funny.
Alright. You know, I'm tired of hearing it, so we're gonna go ahead and turn that off for now. Yep.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Say you're not sure who she means. Ask if she means those horrific creatures that Magister had in tow. Alright, let's ask her that.
That, Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this?
Say you're still getting the lay of the land. Ask how this Alexander was chosen to lead the order. Soldiers, say you obey generals, not bishops.
If you doubt Alexander, Pipsqueak, you haven't seen him or the Hammer in combat. They squash sorcerers like the bugs they are. You are. Now, why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days. Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
The Atusa treatment.
Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
So you're not sure who she means.
The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that.
So you don't need to know all the Divine Order's horrors by name. Notice something in her tone and ask why she thinks she'd be especially interested in Geists.
Ah, no reason. Settle in, eh? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. High Priest is up to his hood and sinners these days. Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself. Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
So you're not sure who she means?
The Geists, dummy. The Hammer and Alexander had two in tow just a moment ago. Ugh. Thought you lot would be interested in a thing like that.
Say you don't need to know all the Divine Order's horrors by name.
Horrors, eh? Easy to say when you haven't looked a void walking in the eye. The Order and their horrors are all that's protecting you from that fate. You and everyone else in Rivellon. Now, why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days. Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself. Did you see him? You did, right? Those claws. Wonder what's behind the masks, too. Can't be pretty.
Ask if she means those horrific creatures that Magister had in tow.
That Magister, that was Bishop Alexander, leader of the Divine Order, and his right hand, Dallas. How do you not know this?
Okay. Say you're still getting the lay of the land. Ask how this Alexander was chosen to lead the order. Say you stem from true nobility. You know every king and queen, but they can hardly expect you to keep track of every upstart in the land.
Ha! More the fool you. Day is night, and night is day in Fort Joy, O noble one. The Magisters are the royalty around here. You'll learn your true place yet. Now, why don't you move along and settle in? A Magister will come and find you when they're ready for you. Could be a while, though. We're up to our hoods in sinners these days. Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
Okay. Let's go talk to Dominic.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
Okay. No, I didn't see what she had on her. Go back and see what she has.
Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
Gold, mug of beer, apple, cheese, minor healing potion, knockdown hero, and some empty potion bottles. Okay. What does Dominic have? Gold, lemonade, and an empty potion bottle. Okay. Let's see. Tell him the divine is dead, no matter how much anyone prays. Say you hope he's right. Ask what he means by your kind. Ask him to teach you the endless prayer. So he's saying, bow your head, please. If we chant the endless prayer, the divine will ascend. Even if your kind have displeased the gods so terribly of late. Okay, ask him what he means by your kind.
You know what I mean, elf. The dwarves and lizards are no better. The lot of you would drag us all into oblivion with your blind devotion to Source. The time of Source is over.
Ask if he isn't also a sorcerer. Tell him it's the divine he ought to blame. Source was a beautiful power before his death. Elf, refuse to bow before some vile, dead effigy. The homeland is your temple.
The man looks at you with eyes full of pity.
With things as they are, it seems you worship nothing at all. What a lonely life that must be. Save yourself. Embrace divinity. Your kind is troubled, but not beyond salvation.
Alright. Now let's go with the lizard then.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend, even if your kind has displeased the god so terribly of late.
Alright, tell him the divine is dead, no matter how much anyone prays.
Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son, is God-woken. He will ascend. He will protect us from this darkness. Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment, and then he shall ascend. Do not let hubris lead you deeper into darkness. Pray, won't you? It's our only chance. Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
Ask him to teach you the endless prayer.
It isn't the words you speak, but rather that you speak them. Prophecy says that only our devotion will restore him to us. A murmur of prayer, constant as the ocean, can lure our Savior back to us.
Say you hope you're right. Tell him the divine is dead, no matter how much anyone prays. Say you hope he's right.
So do I. By the divine, so do I. If Bishop Alexander doesn't rise, I don't know who will protect us from this darkness. Some blame the Voidwoken for Alexander's failure to ascend. If all we sorcerers can be cured, then the bishop shall be free to rise. So chant the endless prayer. Our hope, our salvation, hear our prayer. Rise from among us, O chosen one, and deliver us from the horrors that haunt us. Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next divine will ascend!
Tell him the divine is dead no matter how much he prays.
Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the divine's own son, is God-woken. He will ascend. He will protect us from this darkness. Do not doubt that he will come into his powers at any moment, and then he shall ascend.
Okay.
Do not let hubris lead you deeper into darkness. Pray, won't you? It's our only chance.
Okay. So this guy Vizar, when on the first profile, the bugged instance, he stood here. So for some reason, he's over here. I don't know if I want to get that close. I don't really want to come over here, but I guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's just walk over here. No, actually, when we do that, let's go ahead and pop on the audio again. Okay. Maybe. Okay. see if we...
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone?
Okay, so we have run into Gawain. Or rather, Gawain has run into us. Nails, gold, potato, arrow third spells, lightning radiant skill book, favorable wind skill book, electronic discharge skill book, and a shocking touch skill book. Okay. I guess I'm going to take that back off, because I do not want to hear all that again. Alright, Ask why he wants to know, say you are, say you're with a group, but you can ditch them. What? Ditch our group? Hell no. Ask why he wants to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Tell him to go on, you're here alone. Tell him you're not interested in any matter your friends can't hear. Say you're with a group, but you can ditch them. Alright. Tell him you're not interested in any matter your friends can't hear.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Okay.
Change your mind about my offer yet?
Tell him you want in. Tell him to take his proposition elsewhere. Tell him all this feels a little convenient. How do you know he's not working for the Magisters?
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't.
Tell him to take his proposition elsewhere.
Your loss, my friend. Your very great loss. Change your mind about my offer yet?
Decline. You have companions to think about.
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
Okay. Let's try... You know what? I want to do this. Let's do this. Let's try Red Princey.
Change your mind about my offer yet?
Oh. I guess everybody's going to have the same response now. Okay, tell him you want in. That's weird.
Believe whatever you want. This may be your only chance at leaving this place. Take it or don't.
So we said, tell him all this feels a little convenient. How do you know he's not working for the Magisters? Alright, tell him you want in.
Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally someone with a little sense around here. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here.
Okay.
There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell to free you in turn. This item, though, it's in quite an unfortunate location.
Uh-oh. Ask him where you can find it. Scoff. So he wants you to do his legwork for him. Note that his plan can help a lot more than to escape. If what he's saying is true.
And how many would make it before the guards noticed? 4? 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, they'll have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice, no more.
Ask where exactly you can find this artifact. Then, if you were to be his accomplice, point out that some would think he just wants you to do his work for him.
What? You think I'm being lazy? No, this is sheer pragmatism. I already tried to retrieve the item, but I don't have the necessary skills. You see, I need someone who can handle themselves in a scrap.
The item's within a crocodilian nest on a beach nearby. I'll mark the position for you.
Crocodilians? Smile. A good fight is just what you need to make yourself at home. Say you'll take care of it right away. Tell them to hold up. Crocodilians? How many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those lizards... Pardon? What for?
Okay.
So, what's the news?
Tell him you're still working on getting that spell.
Hurry, eh? My number could be up any minute.
So, we picked up... Alright, so it's escape from Fort Joy. So apparently there are multiple ways of getting out of here, huh? Have faith, we can always find our own way out. Then you have this path of greatest resistance, and we have the path of common knowledge, and then we have now this. Help Gawain with his scheme. Sorcerer Gawain has an escape plan, something involving a teleportation trick. He requires just one accomplice. And we get the teleporter. Retrieve the teleportation gloves. The sorcerer Gawain plans to teleport out of Fort Joy. He can't go alone. On a nearby beach lie teleportation gloves and crocodiles. Okay. Alright. So, sharp rock. Sharp rock's got some mushrooms over here. Take all that. Take all that. Alright, let's talk to them. Alright, let's do that. I guess we can go over here and gander at these things. Crafty weaponry, the shiv, used to read and learn about crafting. The shiv. A word of advice to the unarmed. Find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth. Now you have a shiv. You're no longer unarmed. 2 recipes. Okay. Alright. Shiv. Handkerchief. Sharp piece of metal. Gives us a shiv, and also a leather scrap and a sharp piece of metal. Gives us a shiv. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do now is go ahead and pickpocket these NPCs that we've talked to. So let's go ahead and lock some of these guys up in chat. We'll lock him up.
Save yourself. Embrace divinity. Your kind is troubled, but not beyond salvation.
Not beyond salvation. Oh, I don't know if we should talk to Lucy here. What's up, God? Oh, damn it. Did I save it? Nah. I forgot to turn on the chat again. Right. Oh, son of a bitch. Note that his plan could help a lot more than 2 escape. If what he's saying is true.
And how many would make it before the guards noticed, 4? 5? Every bloody sorcerer in this place? Nah, They'll have to take their own chances. I need one accomplice, no more.
Point out that some would think he just wants you to do his legwork. Wants you to do his work for him.
What? You think I'm being lazy? No, this is sheer pragmatism. I already tried to retrieve the item, but I don't have the necessary skills. You see, I need someone who can handle themselves in a scrap. The item's within a crocodilian nest on a beach nearby. I'll mark the position for you.
Tell him to hold up. Crocodilians? How many?
Not enough to trouble a fine specimen such as yourself. Get that artifact, and you and I are as good as free. Go give those lizards... Pardon? What for? So, what's the news?
Take your leave. Tell him you're still working on getting that spell.
Hurry, eh? My number could be up any minute.
Alright, so leaving hand in hand. Help Gawain with his scheme. The sorcerer Gawain has an escape plan, something involving a teleportation trick. He requires just one accomplice. The teleporter. Retrieve the teleportation gloves. The sorcerer Gawain plans to teleport out of Fort Joy. He can't go alone. On a nearby beach lie teleportation gloves and crocodiles. Okay. Get back this way.
What's up, God? Is this place really what you had in mind for us?
A crate? I can't think about a crate now. My baby is missing.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Pipe
He
down,
hasn't
Farah.
changed a bit.
It's
Always
time to
the
accept
same.
reality.
Alright. Alright. Crafty weaponry, the shiv used to read and learn about crafting. A word of advice to the unarmed, find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth, now you have a shiv. You're no longer unarmed. There we go. Another scrap, sharp piece of metal, shiv. Handkerchief call, sharpie metal shiv. Okay, let's do this.
Save yourself. Embrace divinity. Your kind is troubled, but not beyond salvation.
Stay out of trouble now. I'm more than happy to lay down the law if you try anything funny.
Dude is hacking up a lung, isn't he?
Move along, eh? Don't want to get the Atusa treatment myself.
Okay. Let's grab all those. That's gonna be good. Gold. I guess we can get them all. Okay, that's good for us. Definitely that. Some gold. Grenade sounds good. Another string. Oh, water. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get him over here. And he should stay there. Take your leave. Take your leave. Take your leave. And we can all go over this way.
She ignores you and continues calling out for her Irma.
She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have better luck than I.
Okay,
if
so
I have to hear calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head. And there's not a soul here who'd blame me.
Okay, I can't turn him around because he's sitting down.
She ignores you and continues calling out for her Irma.
Okay. What?
So, what's the news?
Okay. Alright. Oh wait, I need to lock him up in conversation because he'll be able to...
She don't listen to reason. Maybe you'll have
Investigate.
better luck than I. If I have to hear calling after Irma another day, I might lose my head. And there's not a soul here who'd blame me.
Alright. I got a feeling it's going to be a bit harder. Who is... Oh, Visar. I forgot about that guy. That's gonna be a problem. Okay. Let's have him come over here. He can hang out here. No, I can't. Sorry, he can hang out. Okay, he can hang out here. Here. Okay. Let's talk to Visar.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself? They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Bottle of beer, claw straps, and a jug. Useless. Claw straps. Where the layman sees simple scraps, the crafty eye foresees all manner of handy applications. Bottle of beer, 1 AP, effects unknown, viewed to perfection in one of Rivlon's oldest monasteries. Okay, so... So that's part of what I can do. Okay. Let's let her go away. Hopefully these two down here don't get in my way. Okay. Laszlo. Looks good. Alright. Gawain's robe. Look at this. Okay. Well, that sucks. So, I can either get spells or I can get his robe. I can't get both. And that damn dwarf caught me. He caught me in them. Let's go here. How many spells can I get? Shocking touch. Skill book. You found a skill book. Read it to unlock a new skill. Favorable wind. Blinding radiance. Okay, so I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to wait until I level up and put another... Well, I don't know when I'll get a point in that, actually. Yeah, we're going to try to wait until I can spend another point in thievery. That way we can get more weight or more value that we can carry. So let's go ahead and finish off with Fizzstar here. Did you see them, Miss? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself. They were so close, almost within an arm's reach. Alright. Say you must have missed out on the fun. Ask who he means. Tell the man you were close enough to watch them murder one of their own. Say you must have missed out on the fun.
They were just there but a moment ago.
That's it?
The bishop's much taller than I'd imagined from the paintings, and the hammer is so much younger.
Okay, we'll see.
Did you see them, miss? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself. They were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Ask who he means.
You don't know them? Oh, remarkable. Bishop Alexander is the son of the divine, the leader of the divine order. And Dallas, the hammer, is his right hand. They are all that stand between you, me, and the void. And they were right here just a moment ago, attending to some business.
Okay. Say you feel anything but protected here. Nod and stay silent. Bishop Alexander and Dallas. You add their names to a list in your head. Ask what sort of business they were attending to. Remind him that the Divine Order put a collar around his neck and stuck him on this desolate island. Let's ask what sort of business they were attending to.
Have a look yourself, miss. I think the traitor is still there, in a somewhat changed condition. The bishop's much taller than I'd imagined from the paintings, and the hammer is so much younger. Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Ask who he means?
You don't know them? Oh, remarkable. Bishop Alexander is the son of the divine, the leader of the divine order. And Dallas, the hammer, is his right hand. They are all that stand between you, me, and the void. And they were right here just a moment ago, attending to some business.
Okay. Nod and stay silent. Bishop Alexander and Dallas. You add their names to a list in your head.
Oh, I'll not forget this. I wonder if I could get a letter out of this place. Oh, my daughter would love to hear I'd seen the great bishop up close. The bishop's much taller than I'd imagined from the paintings, and the hammer is so much younger. Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Tell the man you were close enough to watch them murder a kin in cold blood. Well, see, that's the same line that's said without the lizard tag. That's weird.
A kin, is it? A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due. Doubly so for a lizard traitor. It's a pity she couldn't die twice.
Say that everyone is a traitor to someone. Scoff. Murder is murder, no matter which banner mops up the blood.
Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end. The Void Woken are coming, Scale Shedder. And it's only the Divine Order that can protect us.
Scale Shedder.
Say what you will about the Divine Order. Say what you will about the Bishop and the Hammer. They're the only ones looking after us now that the Divine is dead.
Okay. Alright, we're going to end this episode here, pick up the next episode with more exploration of Fort Joy, specifically trying to talk to the NPCs over here in this general area, and maybe over here. We'll see how far away we can get. Anyway, catch you on the next one.